Okay, this head here we got problems, so now we're checking our push rod fit here. So I went ahead and pushed this up in the hole like you belong. And see how the cover has room to bounce down in there like it needs to be. So this one here doesn't have the binding problem as much. It's a little bit in there, but not too bad. See, we have the fits down inside where it belongs. So it can have a light rub and be okay as long as it has room. See, I can move the push rod cover there, so that means it's in there. See, I can move the push rod cover here inwards a little bit, so there's some room in there. So it's the rear head, when they casted it, the fins are a little bit too tall and causing a problem. See, that one's in there, and see how we got the clearance again? It's not a problem. See? So that one, these two, this cylinder head here works. So this two back here, I got to go in and grind it. And it's real tight. See, when I push this one in, it springs right back because it's got tension on it. See, this one here was so bad, it's not even, you can't even hardly even move it. So this is the worst one here. So I got to pull these two out. Then we'll plug up the holes, top and bottom, all this holes. We'll take it in the back and grind on it with a big die grinder, grind the fins away, repaint it, put it back together. So we'll bypass some of that video for now. Okay, you can see contact points here where the heavy parts are. This fin and this fin are hitting real heavy. And you put the push rod up in here and put it all the way up. You can see how there's hardly any gap at all here. On this side we got a big gap here. Pull back a little bit, can't tell it's that close. So look at this, see how tight this gap is here, and looser here. So we got good marks there. This one here, it's really hard to see any kind of marks, but it looks like we're hitting on this fin here to me. I don't see anything on the other side, did you? And then you got the push rod up in there. You can see that's a lot closer to being equal, but obviously that fin back in there is sticking way out. When you run your finger across, you can feel it. You can also take your scale here and see what's going to hit and not hit. Yeah, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to grind this whole area out right here. I'll just go across here with a big grinder and knock that all down a little bit. This one here we got a lot more to do. And once this fin's not hitting, then this other one's going to start hitting. Feel that high spot right there? Back in there. Feel how it sticks out? Pretty heavy?
Yeah.
Feel like a big point, a big paint drip. But that's metal.
Yeah.
We're just going to knock down that whole area. I was trying to scrap out that whole area. Sometimes these gaskets stick out. I see the big gap between the cylinder and the head. See how far that sticks out further? That's our problem. See, this one's a lot closer on this side, but it still sticks out. So sometimes they hit like this. You gotta go in and grind them away. Okay, let's get this thing in the back and go work on it. Okay, what are we doing now?
Grind some stuff.
Okay. Grind some of these big chunks out of the way here. See, that's got a high spot there. How much the grinder was out? think I got the spot. Maybe. Got it. Cover that up. See all that shit wide open? You didn't cover it. Custom black paint job back on there. So we'll go ahead and put the motor in the frame and then we'll check it after it's in the frame. We'll let that dry for a while. That'll keep us busy. So the bike